Hey everyone, AC Fire here with a review of episode 2 of Kakegurui. So I didn't review episode 1, but that's because I didn't know if I would last week, and I think I probably will. And I know it's Sunday instead of Saturday, and it is late. So I have to do this quickly. Whatever, that's my fault. Point is, I'm reviewing this episode, and okay, here I go. So in this episode, Yumeko gets in another gamble with a girl named Sumeragi, who is part of the student council, I think. And so we learned that the president of the student council is the one that enforced the caste system, where it was different statuses, like, and that's how people become pets. I remember the only thing I remember is that the girls become are called Mike or Mike Mike. I forgot what the guys are called, but they're treated as house pets. They cut when they owe enough money in like this whole school payment thing, and so that's what happens. And so she gambles with Sumeragi, and so it's a game called Double Memory, where it's kind of like where you flip the card and see and match it with a card that has the same a number, but this time around, um, you have not only does it have to have the same number, it also is it yeah, I think it's just the same number, right? So you also have to it also has to be like a red like for example like a diamond or a spade or heart or or a club. And so it has the same symbol and the same number. And so there's that. And she loses the first one, the first game, which basically means she has the gamble was for 20 million yen, which let me see, so 200, so uh, so that's $200,000, I'm pretty sure, which is a ton of money. And the reason why she bet so much is because the girl who she went up against, Sumeragi, is the daughter of a big of the owner of a big toy company in Japan, who even makes cards, playing cards, And so she loses, and you know she decides to go again, and but this time the girl gets cynical, and or not cynical, but she gets like a little crazy because she likes painting nails. But the thing is that she likes doing that with real human nails, and this time she would make you make a bet with her actual nails, meaning she would have to actually rip out her own nails if she lost the game. So you know, Yumiko obviously, come on, let's be honest. Like we know how much she likes to gamble, at least from the first episode. She says yes, and then we find out that Sumeragi has been using a technique that allows her to cheat. I think it has to do with the pressure and the temperature. So apparently, if you touch it, I think like a symbol kind of goes away, or something like that, and that's how she knows which cards to pull in the second game to win, which is cheating, but she makes it hard to to find out that she's cheating. So, but somehow Yumiko, being a very good observer and somehow has very good memory, ends up realizing this trick and wins the second time, and she gains 20 million yen, which means she doesn't owe money. And then the next time, after she wins, she's like, "We should just bet each other's nails, and our we should just bet our fingernails and our toenails. Just rip them out. The pain is much worse. It's horrible. Your fingers all bleeding out." she gets all crazy again, like she did in the last episode where she won. This time she does it again with her red glowing eyes, and then she makes Sumeragi cry, and then kind of that it kind of so the council student council president is kind of wary of Yumeko, and then that's really all that happens, I think. And then oh yeah, and one more thing, the girl, the I forgot her name, but she owed money to Yumeko, and so she was made into house pet status, and apparently she even lost more money, like again, in this episode after losing again a gamble with some, like, I don't know exactly what it was, but she lost, and now that's how it ended. So I found this episode to be interesting. I mean, these games aren't that hard in terms of like what you really need to do. Like, it's not hard to learn. It's more like hard to master kind of thing. Like the last time it was rock paper scissors, but it was like random. Well, kind of random. And this time it's kind of the same thing with the memory game where it is random, but really it's not because people are really like using things that will help them out. But Yumiko somehow manages to see through this and win the second time through. Or I guess I don't. Well, not the second time through. For the first one, was more like after she sees it, she goes for it, and she's not scared because she can see through it. So definitely interesting chapter, or not chapter, sorry, episode. And um, is it just me, or is this show getting a little kinky? Like just a little bit, especially with that intro. I wonder what's gonna happen with that. I won't focus on that for too much, but I like the episode. It was interesting. I would give it 8 out of 10. I've been giving things 8 out of 10 for a long time. Maybe a 7.5, somewhere around there. It was interesting. It was crazy. I was like, whoa, what's with the fingernails? Chill. Dang. Like, rip them. Oh my gosh, that would have been horrible to see. Uh, and that's all for this video. Hope you liked the review. Hopefully you look forward to the next ones. I promise that they'll be coming earlier, hopefully. Hopefully the next one's actually on Saturday. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. And bye!